Welcome to week... Oh my gosh, a bee just flew in my face. Welcome to week 9. I am doing my second application of triclopyr. I use ortho, chickweed, clover, and oxalis killer mixed with some water. And it seems to work pretty good. So this is the bramble bush, and they make berries, and my husband loves them. But these weird shaped things, garlic mustard, and they need to go. Our neighbors, their property line goes all the way back there, and it used to just be covered in trees, and it would basically stop at the pool. But when they bought the house a couple years ago, they rightly said, let's use all of our property. So they've been clearing it out. We had a whole crew of tree guys here cutting things down. So the best thing that happened was that we got 1 inch of rain between Sunday and Monday. That was amazing, and it has made a huge difference. So I did come out and mow today, and I did take off the striping kit. I think that it's just a little too hard on the grass to have it matted down like that. I just follow the stripes that are already there. And every now and then, I know every other mow you're supposed to mow a different direction. I just can't bring myself to do it. It's looking pretty good. That inch of rain did wonders for it. I think if it was getting regular water, just imagine. But you can still see the heat stress and drought stress. I've got the mower up to the highest it can go, which is 4 inches, with how bumpy the ground is. Some places probably 6 inches, some places is probably 2. This is what I struggle with the most, where I have to come up, turn around without smacking into these solar lights. And you can kind of tell that I have varying success at not scalping it. But right here in the middle, there used to be a tree here. And I only know that from the historical satellite images from Google Earth. There was a tree right there, and they took it out. And they must have amended the soil really well, gotten the wood chips out, put topsoil in there, because we've had no problems with grass growing. Oh, there goes the hawk, and he's got something in his talons. Look like a mouse or a vole or something. It is a little indented. The whole yard is like waves on an ocean. I did get my second treatment of fungicide down. We knew the rain was coming, so I was able to get up early, get the fungicide down before the rain came. So the rain reined it in for me. I didn't have to get out the hose. So there's a couple spots here, right by the sidewalk, where the grass is dead, right here. The grass is dead, But by the sidewalk where you would think it would go dormant first, it's doing fine. And it almost seems like that's the case along this whole little strip, but this is the most interesting spot. It is like, it's dead. I mean, you can just pull it out. I did the screwdriver test and I stuck the screwdriver down in there and I couldn't get it to go very far. So, I don't know. I also wanted to check out this dead spot. Look for mycelium, look for any leaf spots, leaf lesions on the blade. And I'm not any kind of expert. The blades seem to have needled, which makes me think heat stress. I'm not seeing a lot of lesions. It's not slimy. Here, you can definitely see there's lesions on that leaf blade. So could be fungus, could be heat stress, drought stress. I don't know. Regardless, I treated it with fungicide and I did the curative rate because I knew no matter what, there was going to be fungus in this front lawn. There's no healing it either way. This is just what it's gonna look like until I overseed in the fall. Over here, we just have a spot that's hard to grow because there's roots right underground. And this spot is actually a drainage ditch. It's a little drain just to help because we get so much water coming down from the hills behind the house. I've figured out that this stuff here is creeping bentgrass, and it's actually a really pretty color, but it does travel by stolons, and you can see here's the main area, and then it's moving up like that. I tried to identify this grass using my plant identifier app, and I even used Google image search, but no luck. The way I finally did it was by looking really closely at the anatomy of the whole plant. The blade has a lot of ridges and is sharp on the end. The plant has no collar or auricle, but it has a long, prominent, slightly jagged ligule. The sheath is round with rolled vernation, and it's not a bunch grass, but instead it grows along above ground stolons and not underground rhizomes. So I took all this information, I put it into Google's Gemini, which is Google's AI, and it suggested creeping bentgrass. So I did some more research, and that is definitely what I've got here. The way to treat it is with tenacity. I bought the generic of tenacity already. It's mesotrione, and that's what I'll be using on this. I figure why not this year because everything looks terrible anyway. And you can see the nuts edge is back in full force. So I got some sedge hammer to take care of that. The glyphosate didn't even touch it, which is fine because from what I've read, it doesn't work that well anyway because it'll just kill the top growth and not the bottom growth. So this is an interesting spot. My concern is that it's triv that went dormant. I don't know, man. I'm not good at this stuff. Could just be regular old bluegrass. But it looks terrible. I decided to come out in the morning and check out this spot to see if I could see any mycelium for fungal identification. I might have missed it, but you can definitely tell this is some kind of fungus right here. And since it's almost a full circle, I'm gonna guess it's brown spot. It's kind of slimy. You can see the lesions. We also have red thread here, and I'm not gonna worry about red threads, not a big deal. But you can definitely tell it's red thread because it's so red. It's really, really pinky. Here's some more red thread. I don't know if I'm gonna bother treating over here. I don't know. I don't think it's really worth it. With all the damage and the overseeding I'm gonna have to do anyway. So we had a bear who came over and he ripped down all 3 of the bird feeders and ate them. Took them into the woods and ate them. And it was just a little baby. We've had some huge ones here. We had one who came in and knocked down part of this fence, like just completely destroyed it to get at a bird feeder that we had hanging from the lamp, and took the lamp down in the process. So that was about $1,000 in damage. So we keep the bird feeders out here now. But oh, look at, he's getting a drink. Little thirsty squirrel. Oh, and a chipmunk. I just ordered my seed. And my gosh, did I order a lot of seed. I am prepared to seed this twice. I'm gonna go heavy, but if there's a problem with it coming in, I'm going back because we are going to have grass here in these dead spots. Nothing is going to stop me. I think that's it. Thank you for checking in with me and going on this journey. And we'll check in next week.